The government will allocate 6.3 billion ringgit to rescue the ailing Federal Land Development Authority, FLDA. According to Economic Affairs Ministry, the amount is tabled in white paper at Dewan Rakyat today. The infusion is needed to manage FLDA's 14.4 billion ringgit in liabilities as the agency has critical cash flow problems.
Kerajaan baru, Kerajaan Pakatan Harapan telah berjanji untuk menghapuskan hutang tidak wajar bagi meringankan bebanan keuangan peneroka. Merasai denyutan nadi peneroka, kerajaan bersetuju untuk menghapuskan kadar faedah di atas pinjaman sara hidup dan pendahuluan hasil yang dibebankan kepada peneroka. Bantuan kerajaan ini dianggarkan berjumlah 2 bilion ringgit. Kerajaan juga amat prihatin terhadap masalah perumahan generasi kedua FLDA, perumahan generasi baru FLDA, PGBF, yang terbengkalai sekian lama tanpa pembelaan daripada kerajaan lama. Sebagai sebuah kerajaan yang peduli generasi baru FLDA, Kerajaan Pakatan Harapan bertekad untuk menyiapkan 4,794 unit rumah yang tahap kemajuannya 70% dan ke atas. Untuk tujuan ini, kerajaan meluluskan sebanyak 250 juta ringgit bagi tahun 2019.
The bailout will be channeled via grants, loans and government guarantees. The FLDA White Paper also appended a forensic audit report by international audit firm Ernst & Young on 8 assets invested in by FLDA and FLDA Investment Corp FIC Sdn Bhd. In its report based on FLDA's audited financial statement ended December 31st, 2017, the firm said the overall value of the assets fell by almost half, from 4 billion to 2.2 billion ringgit. The government expects Malaysia's gross domestic product GDP growth to 4.9% within this year from the 4.7% recorded last year. Finance Minister Lim Guan Eng said in order to meet the target, policymakers, regulators and most importantly brokers must use the latest digital technology to raise public participation in the stock market. In a speech at the Bursa Excellence Awards 2018, represented by Treasury Deputy Secretary General Investment, Dato' Asri Hamidun, Lim emphasised on brokers' responsibility in attracting new investors.
Apart from greater digitalization, brokers will need to diversify their products to attract new set of investors. In this context, I am happy to note that the newly revised Exchange Traded Fund (ETF) guidelines will allow a much wider range of products to be developed for people of varying risk appetites. ETFs are an attractive asset class providing investors with affordable diversification options in the capital market.
Dato' Asri added the newly revised Exchange Traded Funds ETF guidelines will allow a wider range of products to be developed for people of varying risk appetites as well as attract new sets of investors. Despite the challenging sentiment in the second half of 2018, Malaysia recorded its highest average daily volume of 2.4 billion ringgit, whereby the 2-year compound annual growth rate CAGR of 14.4% was the second highest within ASEAN. Malaysian palm oil stocks fell to less than 3 million tonnes by end of March to their lowest in 5 months as a surge in demand outpaced production gains. Data from the Malaysian Palm Oil Board (MPOB) showed that inventories in Malaysia, the world's second largest palm oil producer and exporter, declined 4.6% to 2.92 million tonnes. This is the first time since October 2018 that stocks were less than 3 million tonnes. The fall in end stocks could support benchmark palm oil prices, which have gained more than 5% so far this month. Palm oil was last up 0.1% at 2,214 ringgit a tonne at Wednesday's midday break. Strong exports have also been supportive of palm prices, with the MPOB data showing a 22.4% jump in March from the previous month to 1.62 million tonnes. Meanwhile, export gains on a monthly basis are the strongest in 6 months. Samsung Electronics Company Limited has unveiled its latest range of QLED TVs equipped with advanced technology Internet of Things IoT and AI quantum processor as it aims to continue expanding its market share in the 8K TV market segment. This is in line with its commitment to give great innovations and connected living to its customers in order to sustain its dominance in the premium TV market.
We have seen more than 50% growth for screen sizes of 65-inch. I think Malaysia, for that matter, is also gravitating towards bigger screen size. I think on average, people are purchasing minimally a 55-inch in your market. And we do see even bigger growth, more than 120% for screen sizes over 75-inch. And because as a premium company, definitely we want to flex our muscles in terms of the lineup. Today we introduce QLED, featuring from 65, 75-inch, 82-inch, and our biggest today will be the 98-inch QLED 8K TV.
Samsung showcased its latest products and shared their strategies for AI experiences at the Samsung Southeast Asia and Oceania Forum 2019 in Singapore. The entire QLED TV's lineup features more than 20 models, with more ultra-large TV models, including the 8K and 4K TVs that ranges up to 98-inch sizes and will be made available to more than 60 markets this year. Samsung Smart TVs will also offer new iTunes movies and TV shows app along with Apple AirPlay 2 support. Also displayed were Samsung's new The Frame and The Wall and a massive 219-inch micro LED display. And that's all for Bizworld this time around. I'm Nadia Azmi. Thank you for investing your time with us.